I was fascinated to discover that music is such an important part of Guy's life.
I'm rocking a baby, I'm rolling a bag, I'm rocking a boat, there's a roll in my bag. Rolling got hanging, I'm eating it for tea. And then I'm watching Rocky with some rollers in my hair. You can say you look upon but I bet you wouldn't dare. Cause I'm a scary rockin' rolling man.
That was Rocking Rolling Man by Gary Brint, as chosen by my guest this week, the film star famous Guy. Am I right in thinking that music is a very important part of your life?
Oh, that's right in thinking, Manthea, yes. I've always extremely liked music. My favorite kind of music is great music. But I also enjoy wonderful music, good music, and sometimes, if I'm with a nude woman, I'll listen to some lovely music. It really depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Do you understand me about it now?
But you play too, is that right?
Oh, yeah, sure. I realized very young that I had a real gift token for music, and I used it to buy my first guitar. You got me? And ever since then, you know, I haven't played it, but a friend recently gave me a really nice record deal, so now I have a band.
And are the other members of the group not worried that your fame might overshadow the music and people might just see the whole band as something of a gimmick?
Well, Manthea, no, they are certainly not worried about that. And you're lucky you have a lady face there, otherwise I would have punched you right in the jacket. For even asking that question. I'll tell you, the band is a democracy, okay? Do you know what that means? That means that just because I was in exciting films like Horse Chase and The Exploding Car, and also thoughtful, moving films like Very Bad War and Family Man with Cancer, for which I won a prize, that does not mean to say that I always stand in the front of the photographs, okay? Sometimes Jake, the guitar guy, stands in the front, and sometimes Pegleg will stand in the front, even though I think he's just the drummer. It's not important where I stand in the photographs as long as I'm the most in focus. What is important is the music. Do you understand me now? I'm attractive?
And what kind of music does the band play?
So far, nothing. But we've agreed that we're going to focus mainly on great music. Although Pegleg is a big fan of lovely music, too.
Let's move on to your next musical choice. This is Eggs on Bread by Dirty Perkins. Can you tell us what this song means to you?
Well, my dad was a big fan of these guys when we were growing up back in Canada. At the time, there was a lot of music around that was so very politicalized, you know, but like most young men, I was mainly interested in bread and eggs. So when Dirty Perkins came out with this song, it spoke to me in a way that no music really had up until that point, except for maybe some of the early singles by the Scrambles and the Toasty Men, the Dough Balls.
Well, let's have a listen to Eggs on Bread by Dirty Perkins.
I got a nice surprise this morning when you brought me eggs on bread. You know I love both eggs and bread, and the combination makes me dead. If you know what you could have done to make it better, would have been to get out of my house, you stupid cow. Eggs on bread.
One of the highlights of Radio 4's schedule this week was its new romantic drama, Filthy Minutes. Adapted by Alison Twees from the best-selling greeting cards, it tells the story of Jenny, a successful career mother-woman whose life is thrown into a vat of turmoil when she becomes emotionally entangled with a charming former business associate, Lench Poofar.
Hello, Lench.
Jenny, I didn't think you were coming.
I didn't know if I should. Told Michael I was going to buy croissant.
Ha ha, les croissants. Yes, that would have fooled him. Here, sit next to me on this bench in this park where we are. I thought maybe at the restaurant last week, I don't know, perhaps I went a little too far. You know.
It already seems so complicated. Secret meetings. Lying to Michael. Lying to myself.
But Jenny, you said yourself, we're just friends. You're Jenny, and I'm your friend Lench. Jenny and Lench.
Sitting on a bench.
That's right! Jenny and Lench sitting on a bench. Jenny let one go. Blimey, what a stench.
I know we're friends. I didn't mean...
I know what you meant. I'm a friend, but I'm a sexy friend. And that frightens you.
Perhaps. Perhaps I am frightened of what I'm becoming.
Ah, yes. The boring businesswoman.
Well...
The frustrated wife and mother.
No.
The woman who thought there'd be more to life than sex once a fortnight and sandwiches for your son Sancho.
You mean Harry?
Harry, yes. Sancho. You've become the cliché, Jenny. And now, to put the pimple on it, you've fallen for your sexy friend.
Well, I suppose I have.
Hey, listen, Jenny. I don't want to make you unhappy or confused. I want to bring light into your world, not a tsunami of crapola. So let's just talk. You know, like friends talk.
Yes, okay.
Very well. We were speaking of Friends. So tell me, Jenny, do you like Friends, the American television program?
I used to quite like it. I'm not mad keen like some of the girls at work. They had a big party when the whole thing finished a few years ago.
Ah, the party, yes. Fun. But you like Friends. It tickles you. Phoebe, she's so very ditzy. Chandler, he makes you chuckle.
You sound like quite a fan.
Oh, I've seen the repeats on T4. But I admire the program, Jenny, yes. I think it's wonderfully well constructed. And for a situation comedy that ran for so many years, remarkably consistent. But Friends makes me terribly sad, too, Jenny. Do you know why?
Because of Ross and Rachel?
Those two brats. You're having a bubble, aren't you? No, it makes me sad that we in this country could never produce a long-running situation comedy of the same caliber as Friends.
Oh, I don't know. There are some great British sitcoms. I mean, look at Fawlty Towers or The Office.
Bimph. Only 2 series apiece, Jenny. 236 episodes of Friends were produced over a 10-season run. I'd like to see John Cleese or Ricky Gervais doing that, even with the help of Connie Booth or Mackenzie Crook.
I suppose that's true. A lot of those American shows are very bland, though, aren't they?
I was merely voicing a concern, Jenny. I don't care to be insulted here on this bench in this park where we are.
Oh, I wasn't insulting you. Just saying, you know, things like Friends and Sex and the City are great, but they produce an awful lot of dross, too.
Right. Perhaps I should leave. You're obviously angry with me, though I can't think why.
No, I'm not angry at all. We were just talking.
Really? Is that all we were doing? Talking? Well, perhaps you can riddle me this, Jenny. When's the talking gonna stop and the rofty gonna start?
Lex, I told you, it's complicated.
Well, I think it's time to uncomplicate things with my uncomplicated wanger.
I'd better get back.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm sorry I went too far again, didn't I, Jenny? Talking about my uncomplicated wanger. I'm a silly, sexy man. Listen, to make amends, I want to take you and Michael and Holly and Sancho out for a treat. A special treat, this Saturday night.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea, Lench.
No, it's too late. It's all been arranged. Michael knows all about it. Bye!
What? Wait! Lench! Lench!
Extramarital intrigue there in Radio 4's afternoon play Filthy Minutes. Bad Dad, have you got any wisdom nuggets for someone whose marriage is in trouble?
Yes, when you feel out of sorts with somebody else, it's worth remembering that we are never so much disposed to quarrel with others as when we are dissatisfied with ourselves.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't enough, remember, a soft answer turneth away wrath.
Ah, now that is wise. A soft answer turneth away wrath. But what if wrath finds soft answers very infuriating and just refuses to be turneth away?
I suppose then you resort to sarcasm.
Now, because I've been on TV shows like 100 Scariest Moments and It's Only TV But I Like It with Jonathan Ross, I'm now friends with an amazing group of famous and powerful people. For example, on Tuesday, I went to the pub with a friend and Bono came along.